Hi, it's Karen. Today I'm going to be making a 6-point 2-ingredient pizza dough and a 6-point pizza. The pizza dough is going to be, I think it's 3 points. We're putting 6 ounces of non-fat Greek yogurt into a half a cup of self-rising flour. And we're just going to mix that up. We're going to roll it out and, put your oven on to 450. It's got to be hot. Let's forget to do that. And then I'll show you how I roll it out and put it on my pizza pan. So what we do is we cook it in the oven for 5 minutes and then we take it out. I think it's 5 minutes. I better check on that. And then we put the ingredients on it, and I'm going to be making a Margarita and Basil pizza. Of course, the tomatoes are free, and the basil is free. But you could also, I also like mushroom pizza, so those are free. And you can also use turkey pepperoni, which if you use under a certain amount, I think it's like 9 pieces, then it's free. Now this dough that we're making, we're using a half a cup of the self-rising flour and 6 ounces of non-fat Greek yogurt is going to make two pizzas. And one we're going to make today, and the other one I'm going to put the ball of dough in my refrigerator, and I'm going to use it some other time. Probably within a week I'll use it, because you could probably freeze it. I've never done that. I usually just put it in the refrigerator and use it for the next time. So you're really only using 1/4 of a cup of the flour. Okay, so I'm gonna get this all done up here. I really like this pizza crust for making pizza. It's not bad. It's not, it's not like a pizzeria, but it's not bad at all. But I tend to like thin crust, so I tend to roll it out pretty thin. Okay, so that's what it looks like. That is 2 pieces, so we're going to take one, and we're going to use that one, and the other one I'm going to use next time. So now we're going to roll it out. I do, you have to put some flour on the table. I don't really count this flour. Probably should, but I don't. So can you see how I'm doing this? Yeah, you just sort of get it into a circle. Press it out. Try to get it as round as possible. Okay, so we have our dough ready to roll out. I like my dough thin, my pizza crust thin style, and I find it cooks better that way. Make sure you have your oven preheated to 450. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Just try to get it so that it's evenly, the thickness is even. It's probably more important than the actual shape. Okay, I think that looks good. I sprayed my pizza pan with some olive oil flavored Pam. And I'm going to just peel this right up and put it on the pan, like so. And we're gonna just bake this for 5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, the pizza has, the dough is cooked for about 5 minutes. So now we wanna put our sauce on. And what I did for sauce is I just had some of my homegrown tomatoes, and I pulsed them up in a Cuisinart, and I added some of my tomato sauce. So this is 0 points. The tomato sauce recipe is in my videos. And so that's what I want to do with that. And then we're going to put 1 ounce of mozzarella cheese on this. There we go. I like a lot of sauce. And 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese and some spices. So that's the mozzarella. Let's put the spices on. Oops, that one isn't open. Here. This is a pizza spice from Godlike Seasonings. You could put oregano, basil, garlic if you want, whatever. Get a little bit of this out. And then if you want, you can also put crushed red pepper, which I like sometimes. There we go. Leave your oven on while you're doing this. Just have all your stuff ready to go. Okay, so now I have my tomatoes and my basil. So I'm going to put that on. Spread it out a bit. Like I said, you can put some turkey pepperoni. 9 pieces would be 0 points. And you could also put mushrooms, which would be also 0 points. Sometimes I feel like having that, sometimes I feel like having this. It just depends on what I feel like at the time. I love tomatoes. So there we go. And I think I'll put a little bit more spice on there. And then we have 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to put that on top. That's 1 point. And then we're going to put it back in the oven for about 10 more minutes. But check it. Check it at 8 minutes and see how it is, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done.